Hey guys, today I'm super excited to give you my spoiler-free thoughts on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Now, I'm a big turtle fan. Raph is my spirit animal, my spirit turtle. I connect with Raph on so many levels, but I do love the rest of the guys. And I've got to tell you, I went into this very excited because the animation style and it looks hilarious, and I love that they are really leaning in on the teenage aspect of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Of course, the mutant aspect as well. It's literally called Mutant Mayhem, right? So I was very excited going in thinking, oh, I hope this at least meets my bar, right? At least meets my expectations. You guys, this movie completely exceeded my expectations. Now, I saw this in a critic screening, and everyone there with me absolutely loved this movie as well, which is quite rare when it comes to a critic screening, in all honesty. Everyone walking out of the film was raving. We were able to just talk about all the things we loved about this movie, and there is so much that we love about this movie. Now, not only does it, like I said, really fully embrace the teenage aspect, which I feel like we haven't ever gotten before. These turtles really feel like brothers. They feel like teenage brothers, and it works so well. And I think this is largely in part because they decided to record together, record their lines together, which doesn't happen that often anymore. And they were able to pull that off and able to do that even through the pandemic and all of that, because it was recorded after. And it just works so well to have them together, because they're able to riff off each other. They're literally talking over each other at times, and sometimes you can't understand what certain turtles are saying because of that, but it's done in a way that really works. They're so much fun. I love them. They feel like the turtles we know, but it also feels like something refreshing and new. Really weird, really hard to describe, but it does. It feels like it gives you all that nostalgia, but then delivers something fresh and new to the franchise, which is greatly appreciated. Now, I love April as well. I love this aspect of her. She's not quite gotten to the level where we've seen her at, right? She's not a reporter yet. She's still in high school, and she's kind of afraid to be in front of the camera, right? It makes her nauseous. It's something she doesn't want to do. And it's exciting to see her go on a journey as well. Of course, the boys are going on the journey too, their own kind of thing. And then we've got Splinter, who's just fantastic. It really feels like 4 teenage boys and their dad. Like, that is kind of the vibe you get. Then you have all the mutants. You get Bebop and Rocksteady. We could call them Bebop. Why not? Together. But we don't get a lot of them, unfortunately. And that's okay, because there's other mutants that kind of take the limelight, all of which are fantastic. Gecko, oh my God, he's so good. Mondo Gecko, I think is his full name, but he's fantastic. It's Paul Rudd's so good. I mean, of course he's so good, right? But there's so many people that are just fantastic in this. The voice acting is incredible, right? The music is so good. This soundtrack, it is a killer soundtrack, man. I was bobbing in my seat, singing along. Like, it really works. It digs into that nostalgia aspect, right? It really does. So that is one of the things that just works so well about this. Is honestly, the best way to describe it, like I said before, is kind of this nostalgia vibe. It feels like home. Feels like the turtles you know and love, and their world that you know and love. But then at the same time, it's different, and it's new, and it's fresh, and it's unique. And let's talk about that art style. Man, that animation style is so beautiful all throughout the entire film. Right from the start, you're sucked in by the animation and the story. The story is really great too. But then as the mutants get, like, there's so much I want to talk about this spoilery, so I won't. But there's a lot of mutants in this. As you start to see more and more of them, as they start to grow and develop, I'll say that. There's some insane visuals towards the end. Like, Superfly is so good. There's so much that I was like, oh my gosh, I love this so much. And here's the thing, it's great for families, right? Because of this, but it's great for adults that love the turtles too. You don't have to have a family to go see this, but kids can enjoy it. Like, I'm definitely going to take my entire family to see this, and I know everyone's going to love it. And the best part is I don't have to worry about stuff. Listen, I don't worry about stuff with my kids anyway, for the most part. There's only a few things that I keep from them. If you guys have been around for a while, you know, I mean, I brought one of my daughters to the Megan premiere. Then I brought the other one to a Megan screening, and Megan is currently her favorite movie and she's 10 years old. So there's not a lot that I keep from my children, but this is something that feels like a wholesome family experience. But there's so many great life lessons in here as well. There was a couple moments I teared up. Like, there's a lot of great... I guess I kind of felt like I got the Splinter side of things now, which makes me feel so old because I have kids. Like, I get it. But it was great to get to see the interaction, like the father-son interaction that you get, but then the brotherly interaction, and then with their friends, April. And there's so much going on in this movie. And then the end, like the mid-credit scene, I died a little bit because I'm so excited for what the future is going to hold for this franchise. I feel like we're going to get more and more and more films. So overall, I can't even really say a bad thing about it. The pacing is great. It's hilarious. It's heartwarming. It's got a great story. It's visually stunning. It's got an incredible voice cast. They all play off each other extremely well. There's, real legit life lessons to be learned. And it's great for families. It's great for you to go to and have a fun time. It's a popcorn movie. Like, I don't know what else to say. I literally can't say anything bad about this movie. It's so good, and I cannot recommend it enough. Listen, animation fans are just, we have had a year, and it's not even ending yet. So we've had Spider-Verse, which was incredible. I loved Elemental personally, or I really enjoyed it. We've got TMNT, okay, which is great. We had Nimona, which was phenomenal, and we've got Wish coming out at the end of the year, which is supposed to be incredible. I'm very excited for that. So like, this is a great year for animation fans. I'm so excited. You guys let me know if by the time you got to this review you've seen TMNT Mutant Mayhem, what you loved about it, or how you felt about it down below in the comments. If you haven't seen it yet, let me know if you're planning to check it out on the big screen. I highly recommend checking it out in theaters with a whole group of your friends. You don't have to know anything about the Turtles. You don't have to have any knowledge of TMNT, of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You don't. If you do, certain things will mean a little bit more, of course. But really, this is a great jumping off point for kids who haven't been introduced to the franchise yet. It's great. Probably the best Ninja Turtles movie we've gotten. Not saying that that's a super high bar, but I like that they are really leaning into, these are kids. These are boys, okay? They are teens. They're going through some stuff, okay? Their bodies are changing. They maybe have a crush. Like, they don't know what's happening. They're trying to decide if they want to live outside the sewer and step into the real world, And you also get the ninja aspect of it, too. There's some great action, some great fights. You get the mutant aspect because it's not just the Turtles. We get a lot of other mutants. They explain why Splinter is so much older than the Turtles, than the boys. Like, there's great animation variation. Like, there's so much in here. It's so good. I can't rave about it enough, you guys. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. Follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and check me out at MamasGeeky.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.